Classical mythology is a mixture of both Greek and Roman mythology. The reason we'll be merging the two is because Roman mythology borrows heavily from the Greek's version and therefore has very similar legends with a few minor alterations. Now, for each form of mythology that we study, we'll study the way they believe the universe is formed, as it can be viewed as an origin story for the entire pantheon. Now, to the Greeks and Romans, the universe formed from the endless pit, chaos, which is where we derive the word chaos. Now, from this void was formed the earth. The Greeks called her Gaia or He. The Romans knew her as Terra. Now, many other entities formed after the earth. The sky, who the Greeks called Uranos and the Romans called Uranus. The sea, which the Greeks called Pontos, and the Romans used the same name, even though he wasn't referred to very much in Roman mythology. Many of the entities retained their names when they transferred into the Roman myth, as they weren't referred to very much, and so there was no need to give them a new identity. Other entities formed were Tartaros, the pit in the underworld, where most monsters were formed, and where they went if they died. It can be considered a precursor to the religious idea of hell. Also formed the night, Nyx, and darkness, Erebos, and also formed were Chronos, time, the embodiment of time, not to be confused with Titan. There was another figure later called Kronos, who is often identified with Chronos in many stories, but we'll get to that later. That's another story. Also formed was Anarchy. The Romans knew her as Necessitas, obviously where we get the word necessary, which is fitting because she was the embodiment of destiny. Now, later we'll get into more specific forms of Greek and Roman mythology. For now, we'll be content to stick with the origin story. My next video will go into the Chinese zodiac again, starting with the year of the rat. If you want to hear about a certain topic, send a comment, and whichever topic receives the most requests, I'll pick. If not, then I'll find an order for us to go through myself. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.